everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. As we head towards kickoff, two quarterbacks will be on the field today trying to push their team to victory. It's Carson Wentz's Chiefs going up against Carr's Raiders.
All right, Larry, thank you very much. We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Kansas City Chiefs and our home team. Some space past the 25 to the 27. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers. There's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They do go for it. It's Wentz. And able to find Conley. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. And the D looking like they may blitz. Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Well, yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
And to give this time to the tailback. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Wentz going to try and throw on 3rd. He's going to let this one go. This is caught inside the 15. And he's taken down deep in their territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right out with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's 3rd and goal. Now Wentz. And this is going to be incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points, but they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline somewhat happy.
Now a hit and a loose football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This one taken from the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
You got a black box?
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. So what will they do? On the ground, through the air, let's see. 2nd and 9.
Nah, I mean, you can't know why you playing, but you gotta know. As you say, like, you ain't in the game.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And the Chiefs are going to get him. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
Is it one over?
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. They give him a gain of 37. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process, when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
And he did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 5, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now Carr again. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds and they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. And now here comes Kansas City. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But we also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin as the Chiefs in possession of the football as we begin the second quarter. They face a 2nd and 7 to start things out. Throwing now is Wentz. Being chased out left. And he'll go out of bounds across the 35-yard line. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Now they try the right side here. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays, too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
Flush to his right. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
But no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll try and throw for it here. Flushed out right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. On 1st down, Carr. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it, try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Carr to throw on 2nd down. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Now, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
And this one through the uprights and good. Bailey now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. Forced out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. Going to give this time to the tailback. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line. NFL teams last year a little under 50% on 4th down conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He is going to find Hill here. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. It's a gain of 24 that time. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the 2nd quarter, it has been a struggle. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Eddie Vanderdoes in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. My good friend Charles and I right back at you after this. Play action. Now Wentz. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Mario Edwards in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. In motion, Hill. On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. Wide open receiver complete. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down at the 24-yard line.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. Wentz to throw for it on 4. Eluding the pressure right. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Raider D, they get the football back. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On play action, it's Carr. Big hold of the 30. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So the offense has it 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Chris Jones in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. On 2nd down, here's Carr. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. And we'll get our first update of the afternoon for the Meadowlands. And the Bucs are out to an early lead. And we'll keep an eye on that and all Week 2 games as we go along. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top. As we send you on down to our studios in Orlando, where standing by is Larry Ridley with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And look out, a big hit to the shoulder pads. Took him right off his feet, right at the line of scrimmage.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. From the gun now on third down, Carr. He sets to fire deep. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line. Carr now on first down. It's caught at the 10. And he's going to be marked down deep into Kansas City territory. That goes for a gain of 31. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Shotgun now for Carr. This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Raiders are able to cash in for 6. Second effort there. He was determined to find pay dirt, and he did.
I think that's a great example of what coaches talk about, a back that runs behind his pads, and he uses pads to get him into the end zone.
And they'll get set here looking for the two-point conversion. From the gun, Carr, and this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So they're able to throw it in for the two-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's second down. They fake the give. Now Wentz. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. It's a gain of 7, and they're going to have a third down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Now a play fake. Wentz. Rolling to his, and no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Khalil Mack. He's the one that gets him down. It'll be a loss of 5, and it'll bring up fourth down. The offense staying out there. They're at 50%, 2 for 4 thus far in the game. What can they do here on fourth down? Wentz now to throw. They'll roll him out right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. And no press coverage here. They are backing off to the secondary. Hard out of throw.
That's a good thing.
And his man on the end route complete. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. A first down carry for Henry. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Yeah, it's my phone, too. Spraying on my gas.
On second down, here's Henry. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. On third down, Henry. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the...
That's the sound I did.
You a million legs.
I said, I am doing it. Oh, you just gotta like stop. I'm doing this.
That's how you do it.
Like this. Yeah, I'm doing it.
Earlier, it's just it's a care and it's a don't care. And just life. And so, for as everybody has, that rule affects everybody. Don't have that depth chart fixed for whatever reason. That's on me. That's on the other 31 players. Don't have that. Don't check your have your play call out because play information out because you're in somebody else's franchise and they had that out. You don't go and turn that back on before I advance. So I'm supposed to. If we waited for 31 people because they didn't like something or they felt something wasn't fair, we have a ton of rules. So we don't go by that. We go, Duke and I, he'll be commissioned. I say as a player, well, what about this? He'll come back. What about this? This and that. Because we do our best to limit the least amount of loopholes. Because why? If it's somebody good, they're going to read those rules and they're going to see what benefits them. And that's what we do on our job. If you don't know your policy, everybody should know their policy on their job. I know mine with my eyes closed when I first started. Why? Well, let me see what benefits, Blue Dog. So when it come that time, okay, what is it that we can do? What is that I can't do? What's going to get me fired? What's going to get me on a 40 rating or a 35 rating? My production. He's not coming in. So, the depth chart, whoever, come up, check somebody's team. We didn't advance. It's your job to check the franchise, see where we at, see how many games is played, see how many games is left, whatever. All of that is y'all can do. Another thing, just other franchises, they don't care. So the commissioners They allow y'all to do whatever, say whatever, and whatever. And here, it's about what's right. When you do it's easy to do what's fair. Just like what you were saying, come up with kids today. That's the easiest thing to do. Why? If something doesn't benefit the group, we're not changing. If your idea benefits the group, we'll change it.
All right. So
when can I say this, Big Babe? I'm not going to ask you anymore. Now, if it's something that he is, you don't like, well, then just don't criticize it. Come up with a suggestion.
All right,
and ask somebody to vote. Get 15 votes.
That's what I was going to say, Blue. So that's what I've been doing, and I've had, as I can hear, I've had at least 2 people agree with me. So at the end of every season, why don't you guys just do you have everybody put in at least like one thing that they want fixed, and then you have a vote on it, because at the end of the NFL, they have an owners meeting and they have a vote for new policies and everything. So really, in this franchise, there should probably be one new rule or one revised rule every season. Because you just said the thing about the 15 votes and everything, I didn't see that off this last season.
Apparently you don't read messages.
Well, I'm saying, so you should send a message, and it should be like a week after the Super Bowl or whatever. Send the message. Everybody has a week to send out their new rule that they would like, or they can get in the party and say it. And you as the commissioners, sit down and everything, and then send out another message to everybody, and we vote on, say, like 3 rules that we would want changed. And if they get the right amount of votes, then you change that rule.
Dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4. Gotta figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
No, I understand that. That's why I said they should come into the party before it gets to that final stage.
Whatever.
Okay, so
But a lot of the rules that we have right now obviously have a lot of buts and ors and ifs, because we're having a problem with them now.
That's when a but and an end comes in.
It hasn't affected me, and I've been trying to look out for people. No, I know, and that's how I'm addressing it. That's the thing.
This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. You know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Recovery and Swins. Escaping the pressure right. Right side here, complete. And he's brought down after
I got that.
23 yards on the play.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people.
All right.
To get on his horse, still accurate when he throws a nice pass for a first down.
So the thing is though, like I haven't addressed the thing that happened to me once. Like y'all told me what's up and blah blah blah. I took it, blah, whatever. Now I'm addressing other things that have happened. So I'm just saying, like I know it's not affecting me or whatever you've been saying, but I think this looks out for the best thing for the franchise. I've said that like a million times, how the best players should get it, and the whole force win and force loss thing. Oh no, I didn't. Oh yeah, I didn't, and I wasn't even the one that had said anything about, oh, somebody should be able to play their force win or force loss if they want it. My main thing was like, reducing that, like the amount of force wins and force losses, and like letting the better players win. I was just generalizing like everything, because there's a lot of rules in here that don't benefit everybody. Not benefit everybody, but don't benefit better players. And like, and my main thing was the disconnect thing too. Yeah, no, I was talking about the main thing, the disconnect rule at the end. That's one of those things that doesn't benefit the good players. I mean, that one.
Eric.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But so if two good players are playing each other and one of them is beating the other one by 21, like I was saying, then obviously one player is gooder than the other good one. Like that's what I'm saying. That was the only thing I said about that rule. I said all the other aspects were okay, because Blue said like there's a rule where if you disconnect and it's like in the first or second quarter, say the time and everything, blah blah blah, and you're gonna play that again. I was talking more about towards the end of the game and all the other stuff I've said, like the force win one, like because me and multiple people said we don't necessarily like seeing force wins, but you guys obviously you already said that's not an option to let us want to play that. Like if I wanted to play a force win game, because I don't want them to just lose.
Because we had came up with
set up with a 2nd and 1. I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go. Their time to shine.
Yeah, you put up draft picks.
Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed, as that's going to move the chains. 2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, "Are you kidding? We just get up." And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting
That is true.